This podcast is sponsored by BuyBiz.io. Discover premium AI-driven online businesses for sale, perfect for standalone growth or seamless integration. Explore now at BuyBiz.io to kickstart your digital success.
Crowdfunding versus equity financing. Choosing the right funding for your startup. Learn the key differences between crowdfunding and equity financing to pick the perfect funding option for your business or next big idea. Crowdfunding versus equity financing. What's the best way to fund your next big idea? Hey there! So, I was recently chatting with a friend of mine who's thinking about starting a new business, and they were totally confused about whether to go with crowdfunding or equity financing. I figured this topic is worth sharing because honestly, understanding the differences can save you a ton of hassle and money down the road. Plus, it's kind of fascinating how both methods can shape the future of your business. Let's just talk about it like two friends over coffee, okay? Alright, first up, crowdfunding. You've probably seen it on sites like Kickstarter or Indiegogo, where people pitch some cool product or idea, and then everyday folks chime in by pledging money in exchange for early access, perks, or just to support the cause. Crowdfunding is basically tapping into the collective power of a crowd to fund your project. Pros of crowdfunding. Access a broad audience. You don't need to have fancy credentials or a polished business plan. Your idea just has to resonate with people. Market validation. If your product or idea gets backed by thousands, that's a really strong sign there's demand for it. Minimal upfront costs. It's often cheaper and faster to launch a crowdfunding campaign than to go through traditional financing routes. But wait, there are downsides too. Uncertain funding. Sometimes you don't reach your goal and then you get no money at all. Depends on the platform. Pressure and public expectations. Successfully funded projects come with the burden of delivery on tight timelines. Intellectual property risks. You're putting your idea out there up front, which might inspire copycats before you get established. Now, on the flip side, there's equity financing. This is when you raise money by selling ownership stakes in your company to investors like venture capitalists or angel investors. Instead of getting a bunch of small pledges, you get larger chunks of cash from fewer people, but you're giving up a portion of your business. Why choose equity financing? Big money potential. You can get significant funds that help scale your business quickly. Strategic partnerships. Investors often bring experience, networks, and advice that can be huge for growth. Long-term support. Investors typically stick around to help the company succeed. But of course, it isn't all sunshine. Loss of control. You're sharing decision-making power, and that can lead to conflicts. Time-consuming. Raising equity financing can be a long, drawn-out process involving due diligence and legal paperwork. Pressure for returns. Investors expect to see growth and profits, which can steer you towards certain business choices. So, which one's better? Honestly, it depends on where you're at in your business journey and what you're aiming for. If you have a cool product idea and want to test the waters without giving away ownership, crowdfunding might be your best bet. Content quality. Analyzes whether your content includes the right keywords and provides real value to your visitors. One interesting thing to note, with the rise of AI and tech-driven ventures, businesses are getting creative with funding. If you're curious about AI-based businesses and investment opportunities, Archie Boy Holdings AI-based businesses. For Sale offers a range of exciting listings you might want to explore. Whether you're thinking about launching your own startup or looking into investing, understanding these funding options can really give you an edge. So, check out Archie Boy Holdings AI-based businesses for sale and see what's available, from innovative AI companies to promising ventures just waiting for the right owner. Explore our listings today. It's a smart way to jumpstart your journey or find inspiration for your next big move. Thanks for hanging out and chatting about crowdfunding versus equity financing. Hopefully, this helped clear things up a bit while keeping things fun and straightforward. Until next time, good luck with your ventures, and may the funding gods be ever in your favor.